Hey, OGL 350. Welcome to Module 6, the final module of the course. I'm pleased to have gotten this far with you and trying to get this done because I've got to leave in a few minutes, but let's get this one done. It's a long module, right? I mean, you have till the course ends on the 10th. So pace yourself accordingly. Understand the last paper is a little more involved with sources and things, but I think you should be able to finish strong, okay? Uh, so for the readings now, especially in Module 6 and all the modules, of course, the readings are, I think, are very, and I'm trying to get to here, they are learning objectives. Okay, we got that. Let's go. Yeah, there's only 3 scoreable things this time besides the videos. It's a quiz, discussion, and the paper. Okay, so let me go right to the readings. I cleaned them up a little bit in case you've looked at them. But anyways, I want you to read and cite in your Module 6 paper all 3 of the first ones and 2 more of the second group, okay? It's 5 sources in your paper, all right? I cleaned it up a little bit. Should be okay there. Make sure you get these readings. What I want to say about the readings for every module we've had, and you can go back and do this if you want, but you could save these documents, save these websites, put them in your little organizational leadership folder, wherever you have that, because remember, there was no textbook for this class. Okay, that's a good benefit, right? Not have to pay that. But on the other hand, I'd like to leave you with some resource material to work with. These things are good to save. And, you know, back in the day, we had to save our books and all this other stuff and file cabinets and papers. Today, we have it pretty easy. We can just save things in our digital files. They take up no space except for, you know, megabytes and whatever, but they don't take up space in your life. It's good to have, to refer back to them. It really is. And so I encourage you to download the PDFs and save them and save the links to a folder, whatever kind of work, what do they call it? Gosh, I used to be a good photographer and I had my work. I'm just gonna, I rewatch the video sometimes and I see myself stop and it's like, oh my God. Anyways, workflow. I knew I'd get it. It's workflow, whatever workflow you use, right? Okay, there's a module 6. There's also a course evaluation that's open now. I'd like you to do the course evaluation. Right now, we have 0 out of 22 have participated in that, 0 out of 22. I need people to do that, at least probably 20, okay? Because you guys are active in the course. Please do the eval, all right? Let's say Easter egg number 1 right away is do the course eval ASAP, okay? Here's what I'm going to ask of you. I'm going to send out this video. I might send it out tomorrow because I got to run out, or later today. I'm also going to send you another announcement, and it's going to have not about a dozen links. And what those are little surveys that my interdisciplinary class has put together for their work and research and final paper. I'm asking you if you could help us out and participate in these surveys. Each one probably takes 2 minutes, okay? If you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. It's hard having such a small class. Normally I have between 20 and 50 in that class, and people do each other's surveys, they send them out, they get enough responses. With 12, that's just not a lot. I need you to help me out. I'm going to send you those links. Please do it. It's fun. Basically, the surveys are they're anonymous. They're about alternative medicine, sustainability, climate change, Black Lives Matter, current political climate, gun rights. And you can see how these surveys are written. And you could say, oh, I could do better. Probably, maybe you could. All right, I think this is pretty cool. But it's an interesting thing to do. I'm going to send those out. All right. So in Module 6, you've got 3 audiovisual lectures, again, by Dr. Mertz. They run almost an hour, 55 minutes, short of an hour. For you to do that. And then there's a quiz, of course. The quiz is worth 40 points. I went through it again because there was one question worth 5 points. I have no idea why. It was a true and false question. Ridiculous. And then because there were questions worth a half a point. Ridiculous, because what happens if you end up with 1.5 of those? I got to round up anyway. So I changed all the half points to 1 point. I changed the 5-point to 2 points. Actually, I think I changed that one to 1. I'm not sure. But I made some other 2-pointers that were not true and false, because true and false shouldn't be worth double the points. It's just kind of weird, but it's still 40 points. It's just a little more balanced for you guys, okay? I think I changed some due dates also. Let me get back to the module page here. Let's see. Okay, so course eval. Okay, the AV quiz due the 5th. The 5th, yeah, the 5th. I haven't even sent out my other video yet. I'm already getting, I don't know. Okay, so that's the 5th. The discussion board I have due on the 6th, and the final paper on the 10th. I'm going to change that right now. I'm going to let your final discussion board be due on the 7th, which is Saturday. But remember, you still only have until the 10th. Okay, the course ends on the 10th, 11:59 p.m. So I just made that change for you guys. Shoot, it says the 6th. Gosh darn it. I don't know why the date is right in that. It should say, okay, discussion due 8/7. Okay, the minimum post is 300 words. Respond to one of your peers in at least 100 words. I have them numbered. You can number those responses there, and that should be fine. Okay, module 6. So you got the audiovisual presentations, you got the quiz, do the 5th. Let's do the quiz. Let's make it do the 6th, huh? Friday. Hopefully that helps you out. And remember, there's no late quizzes though, okay? Get that done. All right, so I think I got that straightened out. So I thought I did that, but I guess for the other class. All right, and then, so in the discussion respond, it's all sitting right there. I'm so mad at how every little thing was itemized in terms of points, and I thought I cleaned it up. I don't care. You can just, okay, so I think I fixed that one. You can make it, there are 3 things to do: analysis to read, blame Toyota's disaster there, and then watch a video. And then there's 5 prompts. You can answer those numbered in your discussion, and you can then respond to one peer with 100 words, okay, or more. That's pretty self-explanatory, and now it's cleaned up. And then the final paper, due on the 10th, I put the requirements up on top, 3 to 6 pages. You know the story, APA formatting. There's no do-overs or anything because that's the last day, unless you do it a lot earlier and give me a chance to look at it. Incorporate 5 references from the readings with in-text citations and a works cited list. Okay, you may number your subsections as they are set below. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm telling here to, in terms of citing the work, the readings and that, do not simply summarize or regurgitate the readings, but focus on these issues and apply them. Okay, apply the issues. I gotta get regurgitate out of there. So hopefully you'll get this. Looks pretty self-explanatory here. Did I do Easter egg number 2 already? No. Course ends August 10th at 11:59 p.m. The course ends August 10th at 11:59 p.m. So remember, I don't accept anything after that. It shuts off. I will not accept it by email. Not accept, not accept, not accept. Okay, it's pretty clear. I'll be changing the grade scheme from percentage to points. As I've said, the course grading is based on total points: 900 plus A, 800 plus B, 700 to 799 C, 800 to 899 B, 900 and up an A. Most people in this course are doing quite well, so you should be pleased. And those of you that are cutting it close, you can still, not enough time to get rally for points. And I think, let's check it out. that should just about do it. I usually do 2 videos per class. This one I'm only doing one, see how it worked out. I really appreciate you guys' patience with me during this course. I hope you got something out of it. The resources were great. Looking forward to your feedback in the course eval. Like I said, I had to kind of gut it and rebuild it a little bit, and I'm going to be improving it. The next course is always better than the previous one. So, okay, so my next class will be a little more clean cut, probably better than this one, and then the next one after them, because that's what we do, right? We try to be better than we were yesterday. So, I was going to say Easter egg number 3 was going to be that leaders don't always have titles, okay? Because I always thought about that. Leaders don't have to have titles. They can be leaders, right? You can be a leader without having a title, all right? But I crossed that out. And Easter egg number 3 then that I leave you with is leaders don't need titles, okay? So just I wish you well in your leadership goals, endeavors, and improving yourself. It's been my pleasure. You've been a great class to introduce me to this course with, and I wish you well and hope someday we can cross paths. Keep in touch. Forks up. Peace.